Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but Jim, my mind is just a jumbled mess of thoughts and doubts and insecurities. How on earth can that be my best weapon? Well, my friends, let me tell you a little secret. Your mind is the most powerful tool you've got. And when you learn to wield it with intention and purpose, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You see, your mind is this incredible, infinitely complex universe that's just waiting to be explored and unleashed. It's the source of your deepest passions, your most creative ideas, and your unwavering determination to make a real and lasting impact on the world. And when you make the decision to fully harness the power of your mind, to become the master of your thoughts and emotions, you unlock a level of potential that you never even knew existed. But I'm not just talking about positive thinking here, my friends. No, this is about so much more than just slapping a smile on your face and hoping for the best. This is about developing a rock-solid mindset, one that's rooted in unwavering self-belief, unshakable resilience, and an unrelenting commitment to your biggest, boldest dreams. Because let's be real, the path to true success and fulfillment, it's not always a smooth one. There are going to be obstacles, setbacks, and challenges that try to knock you off course. And if you're not careful, if you don't have that solid foundation of mental toughness and determination, those obstacles can quickly become insurmountable. When you make the decision to wield your mind as your greatest weapon, when you commit to cultivating a mindset that refuses to be deterred by the circumstances of your life, you tap into a power that's truly unstoppable. Suddenly, those challenges that once seemed so daunting, they start to feel like mere speed bumps on the road to your greatness. And the more you practice harnessing the power of your mind, the more you start to see the world as this endless landscape of possibility, where the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, Jim, this all sounds great, but how the heck do I actually go about cultivating this kind of unshakable mindset? Well, my friends, let me break it down for you. The first and most important step is to get crystal clear on your why. That deep, burning purpose that's driving you forward, that's fueling your biggest, boldest ambitions. Because let me tell you, when you've got that kind of unwavering sense of purpose, when you know with every fiber of your being that you were put on this earth to make a real and lasting difference, it becomes this incredible source of motivation and resilience that just refuses to be extinguished. Think about it. When you're operating from a place of profound why, when your actions are rooted in a desire to leave a legacy, to create positive change in the world, it has this way of tapping into something much deeper and more powerful than just personal achievement or material success. It becomes this driving force that propels you forward even in the face of the toughest challenges. And you know what the best part is, my friends? When you've got that kind of deep-rooted purpose, that unshakable why behind your actions, it has this incredible way of attracting the right people, the right resources, and the right opportunities into your life. It's like the universe can sense your unwavering commitment, your determination to make a real and lasting impact. And it responds by opening up new doors and possibilities that you never even knew existed. Suddenly, you find yourself surrounded by a network of like-minded individuals who are just as excited and inspired by your vision as you are. And when you've got that kind of synergistic energy, that collective drive to achieve something truly remarkable, the results can be absolutely mind-blowing. But of course, cultivating that deep-rooted sense of purpose, that unwavering commitment to your biggest ambitions, it's not something that just happens overnight. It's a daily practice, a lifelong journey of self-discovery and personal growth. And that's where the second key strategy comes into play, the power of consistent, disciplined action. Because let's be real, my friends, having big dreams and ambitious goals, that's the easy part. The real challenge lies in actually taking the consistent, sustained action required to turn those visions into reality. And I know what some of you might be thinking, but Jim, how do I even begin to take that kind of action? I mean, my goals are so big, so daunting, it can feel completely overwhelming just thinking about where to start. Well, my friends, let me let you in on a little secret. The key to making big things happen isn't about trying to do everything at once. It's about breaking it down, about taking it one step at a time, and then steadily, relentlessly, chipping away at those ambitious goals day after day, week after week, month after month. Because you see, when you've got that deep-rooted sense of purpose, that unwavering why behind your actions, it becomes this incredible source of motivation and resilience that keeps you going, even when the going gets tough, even when the obstacles start to pile up, even when the doubts and fears start to creep in. That commitment to your bigger vision, it refuses to be extinguished. And the more you practice that art of disciplined, consistent action, the more it becomes an ingrained part of who you are. It's like you're rewiring your brain, training it to stay focused, to overcome obstacles, and to keep pushing forward, no matter what. And you know what the best part is, my friends? As you start to build that momentum, as you start to see the tangible results of your efforts, it has this incredible way of fueling even greater levels of ambition and drive. Suddenly, those big, lofty goals that once seemed so daunting, they start to feel within reach. And as you continue to knock them down one by one, the sense of possibility and empowerment just keeps growing and growing. But of course, as we all know, the path to achieving big results, it's rarely a straight, easy line. There are always going to be twists and turns, unexpected challenges that try to knock us off course. And that's where the third key strategy comes into play, the power of adaptability and resilience. You see, my friends, when you're truly committed to harnessing the power of your mind, to becoming the master of your thoughts and emotions, it's not about trying to control every single variable to eliminate any and all obstacles that might come your way. It's about developing the mindset and the skills to navigate those challenges with grace and determination, to find creative solutions and pivot when necessary without ever losing sight of your ultimate vision. Because let's be honest, the world is in a constant state of flux, and the ability to adapt, to be flexible and resilient in the face of change, it's become an absolutely essential skill for anyone who's serious about achieving truly remarkable things. And you know what the best part is? When you start to cultivate that level of adaptability and resilience, it has this incredible way of inspiring and empowering those around you as well. Because let's face it, my friends, in a world that's constantly changing, where uncertainty and volatility seem to be the name of the game, having that rock-solid foundation, that unwavering sense of self-belief and determination, it's like a beacon of hope and possibility. Suddenly, the people in your life, your family, your friends, your colleagues, they start to see you as this pillar of strength, this living, breathing example of what's possible when you refuse to be defined by the limitations of your circumstances. And as they witness you navigating those challenges with such grace and resilience, it starts to ignite that same kind of fire within them. They see the incredible things you're able to achieve, the impact you're able to make, and they can't help but start to believe that maybe, just maybe, they too can reach those same heights. And the more you continue to demonstrate what's possible, the more that ripple effect starts to spread, touching and transforming the lives of everyone it comes into contact with. Because at the end of the day, my friends, that's what this is all about. Not just achieving your own personal goals and dreams, but using that success, that unwavering commitment to thinking and acting big, to inspire and uplift those around, to be a living, breathing testament to the power of harnessing the true potential of your mind. You see, the thing about the human mind is that it's this infinitely complex, constantly evolving landscape. And the more you start to explore it, to really understand the incredible potential that lies within, the more you realize just how much room there is for growth and expansion. It's like you've got this vast, untapped reservoir of creativity, of problem-solving abilities, of pure, unadulterated genius, and it's just waiting to be unlocked. But the key is, you've got to be willing to put in the work, to continuously challenge yourself, to never settle for the status quo. And let me tell you, my friends, when you start to make that commitment, when you start to prioritize the ongoing development and refinement of your mindset, the results can be truly mind-blowing. Suddenly, those problems that once seemed insurmountable, they start to feel like mere speed bumps on the road to your greatness. And the more you practice tapping into the power of your mind, the more you start to see the world as this endless landscape of possibility where the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. But of course, harnessing that level of mental mastery, it's not just about having the right mindset and the unwavering determination to see it through. It's also about developing a deep, nuanced understanding of how your mind actually works, and then leveraging that knowledge to your advantage. Because let's be real, my friends. Our minds are these incredible, infinitely complex instruments, and the more we can learn to navigate and optimize their inner workings, the more we can unlock their true potential. And that's where the fourth key strategy comes into play: the power of neuroplasticity and cognitive training. You see, for the longest time, we've been operating under the assumption that our brains are essentially fixed, that the neural pathways and cognitive abilities we're born with are more or less set in stone. But as our understanding of neuroscience has continued to evolve, we've come to realize that the human brain is actually this incredibly adaptable, malleable organ, capable of literally rewiring and reorganizing itself in response to our thoughts, our experiences, and the actions we take. And when you start to harness that power of neuroplasticity, when you intentionally engage in cognitive training and mental exercises designed to strengthen and optimize your brain function, the results can be truly transformative. Suddenly you find yourself thinking more clearly, problem-solving more effectively, and tapping into levels of creativity and innovation that you never even knew you possessed. And the more you practice these brain-boosting techniques, the more it becomes this self-reinforcing cycle of elevated mental performance and heightened self-awareness. But of course, as powerful as these cognitive training strategies can be, they're really just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to unlocking the full potential of your mind. Because at the end of the day, my friends, true mental mastery, it's not just about developing sharper thinking skills or a more efficient neural network. It's about cultivating a deep, holistic understanding of the intricate relationship between your mind, your body, and your emotions. And that's where the fifth key strategy comes into play: the power of integrated health and wellness. You see, for too long, we've been operating under the assumption that our minds and our bodies are somehow separate, distinct entities that exist in isolation from one another. But the reality is, my friends, the health and functioning of our minds are inextricably linked to the health and functioning of our physical bodies. And when you start to approach personal development and high achievement from a truly integrated perspective, when you make the commitment to nourish and optimize every aspect of your being, that's when the real magic starts to happen. Suddenly, those mental roadblocks and cognitive limitations that you may have struggled with in the past, they start to melt away as you bring your body, your mind, and your emotions into perfect alignment. And the more you continue to invest in this holistic approach to self-care and personal growth, the more you start to experience these profound, life-changing breakthroughs. Maybe it's a newfound clarity of thought that allows you to tackle complex problems with ease. Or perhaps it's a surge of creative inspiration that leads to your next big breakthrough. Or hell, it might even be a deep, abiding sense of inner peace and emotional resilience that helps you navigate the ups and downs of life with a greater sense of grace and equanimity. And you know what the best part is, my friends? When you start to embody this integrated, whole-person approach to personal development, it has this incredible way of inspiring and uplifting those around you as well. Because let's be real, In a world that's constantly trying to compartmentalize and fragment our experiences, having that holistic, systems-level understanding of what it means to be truly healthy and high-performing, it's like a breath of fresh air. Suddenly, the people in your life, your family, your friends, your colleagues, they start to see you as this beacon of possibility, this living, breathing example of what can happen when you refuse to let artificial boundaries and limitations dictate the terms of your existence. And as they witness you navigating the challenges of life with such grace, resilience, and vibrant health, it starts to ignite that same kind of fire within them. They see the incredible things you're able to achieve, the positive impact you're able to make, and they can't help but start to believe that maybe, just maybe, they too can reach those same heights. It's like this ripple effect of inspiration and empowerment that just keeps spreading, touching and transforming the lives of everyone it comes into contact with. And the more people that get swept up in it, the more it starts to become this unstoppable force for good. Because at the end of the day, my friends, that's what this is all about. Not just achieving your own personal goals and dreams, but using that success, that unwavering commitment to high achievement to make a real and lasting difference in the lives of others. And you know what the truly remarkable thing is? It doesn't matter what your specific ambitions might be. Whether you're aiming to start your own business, to climb the corporate ladder, to make a meaningful impact in your community, the principles are the same. It's the power of harnessing the full potential of your mind. It applies across the board. Because at the end of the day, true lasting success, it's not about the individual accolades or the material rewards. It's about the positive change you create, the lives you touch, the ripple effect that your actions have on the world around you. And when you learn to live and breathe that kind of higher purpose, when you commit to that level of holistic personal development and mental mastery, you unlock a power within yourself that allows you to achieve things that you never even thought possible, not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of everyone who crosses your path. So let's do this, my friends. Let's commit to this journey of unlocking the true power of our minds, of daring to dream in a way that truly inspires and uplifts those around us. Let's get crystal clear on our why. Let's paint a vivid picture of the vision we're working towards. And let's show up day in and day out with the kind of disciplined, relentless action that's going to make it a reality. Because I can promise you the rewards on the other side of that commitment, the transformation that you'll experience, both personally and in terms of the impact you have on the world around you, it's going to be nothing short of extraordinary. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's start taking those bold, confident steps forward, no matter what obstacles might try to get in our way. Let's surround ourselves with a network of like-minded individuals who are committed to the same vision of mental mastery and high achievement. And let's watch as the universe conspires to support and uplift us, clearing the path and opening up incredible new possibilities that we never even knew existed. Because, my friends, the truth is, when you fully commit to harnessing the power of your mind, when you become the undisputed master of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions, the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready to shatter those limits, to redefine what's possible, and to leave an indelible mark on the world in the process. So let's do this, my friends. Let's go out there and show the world what we're made of. Let's give the world a reason to remember our names. And let's watch as the magic starts to unfold. Because the future is ours for the taking. And I can't wait to see what incredible things we're able to achieve when we refuse to be held back by the constraints of our own minds.